I'm joined today by Serge Bacconnier, who's Deputy Head of the Paris office for Berlin Hyp. Serge, thanks very much for joining us. It would be good to get your view on the financing sector at the moment in the French market, but also particularly, I guess, sectors like logistics and residential that have been sort of popular in terms of the investor side.
Yeah, thank you for the question. I think it's very interesting to see that on the banking side, for the time being, banks are really concentrating on managing their portfolio, being close to their clients, having to accompany them and discuss topics of refinancings pretty early in the process. We are all hoping for new transactions and the market to pick up. Unfortunately, 2024 has been really transition year, I would say, with very low volumes in the office and retail sector. So coming to your question on logistics and residential, it has been indeed two sectors which have been a little bit more active in 2024. We actually like it. It's a risk that we are willing to take on the residential. We see a lot of demand and that there are interesting development projects. There's investors' appetite for this type of asset class. And I think the banking sector is also keen on financing those type of projects. So that's clearly in 2024, one of the asset classes which has performed well, I would say. Logistics is also more dynamic than office and retail. We have looked at several transactions, portfolios, sometimes single assets. So I think it's a case-by-case basis. We are having to look with which investors you are looking at, maybe working on lower LTVs, but there is interest for logistics currently. On the office side, it has been, as mentioned, very calm. I think one of the interesting aspects in the office sector is to, when we are looking at refinancing, is to mention that there are a lot of transformation or capex required on those assets, and banks are really willing to accompany clients. We have put in place transformation loans within Berlin Hyp, and I think this can make this asset class still very interesting, if maybe not for new transaction or new acquisitions, but at least on the refinancings that are taking place, where you have to take into account the capex, the ESG capex also requirements that we need to put in place and discuss with our clients.
Yeah, and I think that ESG transformation side is going to be increasingly important there for the French market. Thanks very much for joining us, Serge.
Thank you.